Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Digdarshini. I hope you all are good and doing great. I know this is a very difficult time and it must be really difficult to keep up with yourself. I can totally understand that, but we cannot do anything. Nothing is in our hands, and we just have to drag ourselves to work. Anyway, so today's video is a really fun one and a much requested one, because once I posted this picture, yes, this picture, it quite went viral and a lot of you guys loved it. Thank you so much for all the love, and a lot of you guys requested a tutorial on this, how I did that. So this video is all dedicated to this picture. But before jumping into the tutorial part, I really want to request you guys that अगर आपने इसका process नहीं देखा, because it's the most important thing to create such picture first. So obviously you need to know how the process is, how you can create such illusional or miniature pictures. If you haven't watched my previous video yet, so do click the I button you can see there. So it will lead you directly to the previous video in which you can see how I did that, which is the most, in fact, the foremost important thing to create such pictures. Anyway, let's jump into the video and I'll show you how I did that picture in Photoshop. Yes, I edit all my pictures in Photoshop. I do change the colors. I mean, I do color grade using Lightroom after I do that in Photoshop first. So what applications I use, if you are wondering that, so I use only Photoshop in laptop, that's a software by Adobe, and again I use Adobe Lightroom on my phone. So that's how I edit my pictures. So I'm gonna take you through how I edited this picture, this miniature illusional picture using Photoshop. Come on, let's go, let's get into the video. Bye. Wait, before starting off the video, I really want to say that please subscribe to my channel. We are already close to 1.5k subscribers. Thank you so much for loving me and for showing your love and subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Thanks a lot. Also do hit the like button and press the bell notification. Whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified on that. Also please follow me on Instagram if you haven't. A crazy feed is going on. Also I'm trying out some different and crazy creative pictures these days on self-portraits, on photography, a lot of things that you can also do in lockdown. So go follow me on Instagram right away. Anyway, let's start the video now. The first step is to visualize what you are going to create. You need to be very clear in your mind. You need to have a rough sketch in your rough book or कि आपको क्या create करना है. Not necessary कि you create the same or ditto picture, but you can also create similar to this picture. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can create similar pictures, or if you have some ideas in your mind, how you can execute it or implement through your ideas. Pretty much simple, right? So let's get into the video. So the first step is you have to open the foreground image in your Photoshop. So you can see my foreground image is the thread spools one, thread rolls को मैंने जो रखे हैं. I have taken that shot from a very close angle. Just open that picture in your Photoshop first. As you have already opened the foreground image in your Photoshop, now the second step is to click on the filter button. Can you see ऊपर filter का option है? So you have to open that option and you have to go to camera raw filter, because the first step, what I do, the first step is to color grade the picture so that it looks nicer to me and I can imagine much more what I have to add or what not. It's optional, it's up to you. You can also skip that if you don't want that. You can also do it later in Lightroom after you export from the Photoshop. If you want to color grade just like me, so open camera raw filter. It's just a mini Lightroom, so you can see how I am color grading it. So I will just make sure कि colors are coordinated enough. So what I'm doing here is I'm color grading the foreground image and I'm trying to play with some exposure, some highlights and some colors, and voila, we are done doing the color grade of the foreground image. Now the next step is we will be taking pictures that we are going to add in the foreground image. So we are taking this picture. So if you may be wondering how I remove my background so easily and so perfectly, so this is the only trick I use. I edit my backgrounds using Photoshop only. So yeah, so let's do it. Now to edit the background, what we have to do is we have to select the whole image that we are going to remove the image and place it into the foreground image. So we are going to take this image, and now we have to click on that camera icon, and after clicking on the camera icon we have to click on the adjustment button. So after clicking the adjustment button, you can see a solid layer. So click on the solid layer and just choose a color. So I am choosing dark black. Just drag the pen to the darkest color you can see on the palette. So that's it, just click on the darkest color and OK. So now just drag the first layer to the second layer, and you click on the select and mask. As soon as you click select and mask, choose a refine edge brush and move it all over your selected parts. So what this brush does, the refine edge brush, it just refines the edges of the picture so that it looks natural. Secondly, it detects what needs to be stayed in the picture. So it's a very nice tool. So it also helps in removing the background. Yeah, let's do it and remove the edges, and let's make it a fine edged picture. So after you have used the refine edge brush, now what you have to do is you have to click on decontaminate color so that it gives more finished look and more natural look to the picture, because you are already removing the background so that it doesn't look edgy picture. It needs to look very refined picture. I hope you get it. Now place the picture where you want the image to be. So let's place it. मुझे रेड धागे के ऊपर रखना था ये इमेज, because we have already 3 characters in this picture what I have visualized. So let's do it. The first one is done, and yeah, just place it properly so that it should look it is actually placed on the thread. Now this shall become your second layer, because the first or background layer is the thread rolls one picture, because that is the foreground image. उसके ऊपर हम सारे character images डालेंगे, so that is the background image. Don't touch it for now. Let's see and what we can do with the other layers. Now remember what I told you earlier, I love to color grade the picture in the Photoshop itself because it provides a lot of variations to color grade. It's a great option. So now what I'm doing, after I am fully satisfied where the picture is placed and should be placed, the next step I'm moving to click the filter and move to camera raw filter. So as soon as I move into camera raw filter, it will open me a mini Lightroom, so where I can work with the grids, I can work with exposure, lights, highlights, colors, clarity, dehaze, and lot more options. So yeah, you can just go ahead and color grade the picture because it should blend with the foreground image. I'll be making the same changes that I have made with the foreground image while color grading it. I hope you get it. So I'll be making that same image. How you can remember is by noting down on your rough paper or rough copy. So you can just make the same changes. So yeah, we have done the same changes and we are ready to move ahead. Now the next step is to move ahead with the second character, because first character is completed and I am quite happy with the results, how it is placed on the foreground image. Now it's the turn of the second character. So this is the picture, and what I will do is I will repeat all the same steps that I did with the first character. So I am selecting the whole image and clicking it by using the quick selection tool that you can see on the sidebars of the Photoshop software. So click the quick selection tool and select the whole image, what you want to select from it and what not. So yeah, just repeat the same steps and remove the background, because you are only placing the character on the foreground image. I hope it sounds clear. So let's do it. Now as you can see, it's done. I have already removed the background from the second character by using the select and mask and refine edged brush. Now I'm quite satisfied with how the second character looks on the foreground image after being placed on the image. So let's just improve its lights and just increase the exposure because it looks quite dull. So let's just move to image and then click adjustments and then brightness or contrast. So in this option you will be able to see two columns, that is brightness and contrast. So just make sure you blend with the previous characters of the image. So it's done, it's fully blended with the previous characters and I'm quite satisfied with it. But what I am not liking here is I am not quite liking the color of the skirt because it's white and the background is also white. So I'm not kind of liking it. So let's just change the color of the skirt. So for that you have to select the particular part of the skirt or particular thing you want to change the color of. So you can choose the option called quick selection tool from the sidebar of the Photoshop again for selecting the skirt or for selecting the skirt or for selecting the particular object or particular thing you want to change the color of. So after selecting the skirt, now move to the images and then click on adjustment again and move to the channel mixer. So in this you will be able to change the color of the skirt as per your according. So let's just do it and let's see what color suits our skirt. I really want to have a black skirt here, so let's see how we can do it. And voila, it's all done and I'm quite already liking the results, how it is turning out eventually. So let's just move ahead to the last but not the least character. So let's just select from my folder and this is the picture I'm going with. And let's just repeat the same old steps that we used in the previous characters. So that is selecting and masking it and then doing refine edge because we don't need the background clearly. So now that we are done removing the background from the third character, place it on the foreground image by dragging it and placing it on the image just like we have done with the other two previous characters. And now let's just place it over the thread rolls because I want to make it look like that these thread rolls are some gigantic and giant object. And me being three different miniature characters, we are playing over the thread rolls. So yeah, that's about the visualization of the picture, and that's the concept, I guess. Place all the 3 characters on their places over the foreground image, that is over the thread rolls. So last but not the least, we again have to color grade the third character. So move to the filter and camera raw filter again and work on the temperature, tint, exposure and many more. So let's do it and color grade the picture and blend it with the other 2 characters and the foreground image. Done, and it looks pretty fine, and I am quite liking the result and the outcome of this picture, exactly what I imagined and visualized in my head. So I'm pretty happy with this. That's about it, I guess. In this video I try to explain how you can change the background of any freaking image, and you can place that image onto the another image. That is very helpful. So that was it for today's video. I hope you found this tutorial amazing and helpful, because you guys requested it so much, so I had to do it. I'll be really happy and glad to share many more tutorials like this if you like this one. So let me know about that, and please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more such amazing content, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care, spread love, bye.